I'm your host, Davina Shensky, and you're listening to Live Without Limits, Dreams Come True with the Right Mindset. And today's show is about self-esteem. It's titled 11 Ways to Help You Start Building Your Self-Esteem. Self-esteem is so important because it's how you relate to the world around you. So, self esteem, in a nutshell, is your view and love for yourself, no matter the circumstance or predisposition. Your opinion, overall sense of personal value and self worth may be low, high, or somewhere in between. While everyone has concerns about themselves, low self esteem can leave you feeling insecure and unmotivated. Fortunately, there are practical things that you can do to build it up. So, we're going to discuss 11 ways that you can start building your self esteem. And the first thing is avoid comparing yourself to others. The reality of life is that someone will always be smarter, wealthier, or more attractive, more successful, or whatever than you. If browsing on social media leaves you not feeling good about yourself, then make it a goal to decrease the time that you spend on social media. Go on a social media detox or completely stop using it all together if possible. Comparisons steal our joy and make us jealous of other people's accomplishments, triumphs, and celebrations. If you feel inferior because someone else is making more money than you, got married overseas, and other reasons that triggered feelings of envy, jealousy, and what other feelings you might feel. It's time to break the comparison cycle by avoiding doing things that will make you feel inferior and not good enough. Also, remind yourself that self growth needs a little more patience and kindness on your part. Now, one of the things that I want to say about that is that often it may not be you starting the comparison as that it's a parent or a sibling or a teacher or someone who was comparing you to other students or other athletes, and you were left feeling lacking. Well, remember something that it's more of an issue with them because they feel inferior. And because they feel inferior, they literally want to tear you down so that they can make you feel as bad about yourself as they feel about themselves. So if you understand that, always remember that you are just as good as anyone else, and it's all in your head and your mindset. Two, mastering a new skill. You increase your sense of competence as you become a professional or good at something. Imagine how you will feel if you are better at something than people around you. You, you will be admired and respected for your knowledge and skills, which can be a great self esteem booster. Always remember this, all of us are unique in who we are, and we all have skills that make us really good at something. The idea is to find out what you really love to do and excel at it. Listing your achievements. We all have days when we feel extra insecure and anxious, but that doesn't make us less of a person. Negative and unwanted emotions like these are part of human nature. During difficult days, it's hard to be positive, but this is also a time to be gentle to yourself and look for ways to make you feel better, like listing your achievements. Think about all your accomplishments and all the things that you are proud of. Write them down and check your list every time that you're feeling not good enough to remind you that you're capable and have what it takes to attain your goals. Do something creative. A perfect way to bring some beats and rhythm back into your life is by doing creative tasks. The brain is motivated by imagination. The more you do it, the bigger the gains. When you realize how much that you can do and your ability to learn, you will become more secure in yourself. And this is what I want to say about it, that all of us learn differently. And the problem is in the classroom, they have to teach in a cookie cutter way to reach everyone, but it doesn't mean that we all learn in the same way. Because one thing is, I have cerebral palsy and it affects how the brain processes information. And if you looked at my grades in grade school and junior high and high school, you wouldn't have thought that I would have achieved very much. But I have an associate's degree, I have a bachelor's degree, and I have a master's degree. So don't look at your grades because we all learn differently. One thing for me is that I don't learn the same way as other people because it doesn't get it. It gets into short-term memory, but it doesn't quite move into long-term memory. But if you give me the skills and let me do the work, I can achieve and far surpass someone else. So just remember that you can always learn, but you may learn differently than someone else does. And your grades don't always show what you're truly capable of. Change your mindset. Your mind is your greatest asset, and it should be treasured. Change your mindset and stop yourself anytime you find that your mind and thought processes are very poor about yourself. Strive to find the roots of each negative thought that crosses your mind and try methods that rid yourself of thoughts that are holding you back. Go far and beyond your comfort zone. Robin Sharma once said, as you move outside your comfort zone, what was once the unknown and frightening becomes your new normal. Persuade yourself to go outside your comfort zone and reach your potential. Get uncomfortable and try something new. Meet different people, challenge yourself, or try approaching a situation in a different manner than you would normally. Dare to go beyond and leave your comfort zone to see how far you can go. Becoming daring and trying to put yourself out there will benefit you in the one way or another. Support somebody and become a mentor. Support someone in a need by lending a helping hand becoming a shoulder that they can cry on whenever you can. Let them know that they are not alone. Always remember that you don't need to do big things to change the world. The seemingly little things that you do can go a long way. Inspiring someone to take necessary actions to achieve their goals, showing them how to do things better, providing them with a new perspective in their current situation, listening to their problems with a full attention, especially when they need it most. So, helping a few people in need might not change the world entirely, but it could change their world. And when they show appreciation for the things that you do for them, it has a profound effect on the way that you think about yourself and helps you find more meaning into your life. For anyone who wants your help, you learn to become a good leader and good leadership skills, and your encouragement will be there. Their respect and appreciation will contribute to your self esteem. Avoid trying to care about what people say and make a strong commitment to cease worrying about what others might think. Follow the advice of Dr. Seuss and be who you are and say what you feel, because those whose mind doesn't matter and those who matter don't mind. So let go of the pessimistic people. If there are negative people in your life who rain on your parade, you will feel drained and exhausted. Oh, more often because they can suck the life out of you and make you feel insecure and bad about yourself, because it makes them feel better about themselves by making you feel bad. They have nothing good to say and maybe intentionally putting you down or could be taking advantage of you. Letting go of such people and influence is the right thing to do for your peace of mind and sanity. Accepting failures as a part of growth. You failed at something because you tried, and that's better than not trying at all. So bear in mind that failure still means that you're making an effort. If Thomas Alva Edison had given up at any one of those 999 times, we would not have had the light bulb on his thousandth time. Remember that it's normal reaction to get disheartened by failure, but being harsh on yourself is not the right way to go about it. When you fail, use it as an opportunity to change your thinking, realizing that loss is a chance to improve. Hang in there and don't give up, because it's possible to turn pain and heartbreak into passion, strength, and wisdom. When you use your mistakes to better yourself, you get new perspectives that will help you eventually regain your momentum. And also, don't forget to remind yourself that you are strong and you are giving yourself credit for. Be a student. always remain a student and have a shoshin or beginner's mind. This is an attitude that helps you to appreciate anything that you do with a student's mindset. Shoshin will prompt you to learn something like a beginner would. Open, ready, impartial, and unprejudiced. So drawing strength from these self-esteem building techniques, these 11 ways to better self-esteem is not more ingredients than make up a formula or course of action. They are also a source of power too. And the moment that you decide that you want to do something that would make you value yourself more, you are on your way to empowerment. And another thing, I have a 5-day challenge called Change Your Thoughts, Transform Your Life. And the first day, we talk about those subconscious thoughts. Why subconscious thoughts? Because those are the things where the negativity sits, and that's where you are telling yourself and repeating things that you heard over and over again. And you have to change the message that you're sending yourself. The next day, we talk about toxic relationships and their effect on your mental health, because those toxic relationships are people who are negative and have low self-esteem themselves, and they are holding you back to make themselves feel better. The third day, we talk about the workplace culture and communication in the workplace culture. On the fourth day, we talk about changing those negative thoughts into positive ones. And on the fifth day, we review everything and talk about where to go from here. And to participate in the 5-day workshop, all you have to do is go to changeyourthoughtschallenge.com/join the challenge. And I look forward to seeing you there.